Hi, my name is Kim Strassburger. I served as dramaturg for Cygnet Theater production of Parade. It's my great honor to introduce Mr. Jason Robert Brown, the composer of Parade. Mr. Brown, why is the story of Leo Frank still relevant today?
Why is the story of Leo Frank still relevant today? Because I think people's sense of people's need to rush to judgment, I think people's need for a clear villain, people's perfectly understandable desire for an answer often leads to the wrong answer, often leads to the wrong decision. And that those bad decisions, those wrong answers, come from the best of intentions, you know, but I think we need to slow down and pay attention to what the story of Leo Frank says about that.
It's certainly relevance for modern audiences today and here in San Diego. And certainly you with the production, you know, at Lincoln Center, the Donmar Warehouse production. Is there any, in seeing all these productions, is there anything different, or is there things that you look for in each production that is perhaps unique?
You know, what's most important and what's really lovely about this production is that the characters look like people. I think there's a real danger, especially when you're doing period work, that people start looking like a movie version of what actual people were, and that's very dangerous. I think that it makes everything too easy. It makes people a little cartoony, and so when you feel like the actors are all grounded in who they really are, in their own reality of this, it makes all the difference in the world. So I think that's the thing that I pay attention to most. I think a lot of productions can get caught up in the details about, oh, what is this costume supposed to look like, or what is the accent supposed to be, and within all those details they're never getting the actual reality of who these people are and why they felt the way they did.
And do you have different reactions every time you see a new production of it? Is it...
I guess I do. You know, I know it awful well at this point. I mean, you know, I wrote it 15 years ago, so there's a lot of it that, you know, it's in some ways it's very hard to concentrate because I know it so well. So I find myself just noticing what's different, and neither in a good nor bad way. I'm just like, oh, they did a different thing there, or oh, they went something different in that way, and so I tend to pay attention to those things.
I have to laugh.
Hi, John.
Last, that's perhaps a terribly unfair question to ask a composer or playwright, but I am curious. Do you have a favorite number, or perhaps a section that when you were writing spoke to you?
Do I have a favorite number? You know, I always felt that the trial sequence in the first act, that whole, from, you know, what is now the Hammer of Justice up to the end of the act, it was always the scariest thing. You know, I knew I had a half hour of music to write that was basically uninterrupted, you know, that had to drive that way. And I'm always sort of amazed by it, and amazed by how quickly that half hour rolls by, you know, because if you know the show as well as I do, you know that it's coming, so the minute it starts you think, oh God, we've got a half hour to go.
Here we go.
And instead I'm always sort of drawn to it and drawn in by it, just the sheer sort of drama of all of that. Whatever's going on behind the camera is so thrilling. It's a shame you're missing it, because that is the drama tonight. The theater is behind the camera.
It's real. It's real. Mr. Brown, thank you so much for your time. We're so honored to have you here at Cygnet Theater.
No, thank you for having me.
Good. Thank you.
I hope they're not out of cookies.
They better not be.
Yes.
Thank you so much.